Yes guys, welcome to the first instalment of the Endgame update. So a little sit down with me today, got some good things to talk about. Going to start off with my blood work and I'm going to talk through the exact setup as I'm in this first week of prep. So blood work was done last week, which was week 5 of my cruise. Now, I haven't talked about kind of dosages previously, but just for the reference of this blood work, the off season I just had, obviously I pushed my body weight up, the highest it's ever been. I also pushed my drug use up to the highest it's ever been. I broke through by a small margin, I broke to over 3 grams of gear. Now I'm not saying that to boast, I'm not saying that to be cool, because fuck me, I don't want people replicating that. Please bear in mind, this is 14 years deep into my journey, and I've only just broken that 3 gram mark, and I won't be doing it maybe this prep, but after that, never again. So this is blood work technically after my, well, not technically, after my heaviest ever cycle. So that being said, I was interested, to say the least, at how this would look. You know, unless it was an absolute shit show, my decision to enter prep had already been made. This is my final year. I am willing to put my health at a little bit higher risk. However, I'm very happy because the blood work came back better than last time. And for those of you who watched last time's video, you will know that that was some of my best blood work to date, which I'm pretty impressed with, to be honest. Now that's a combination of, you know, smart usage, very smart supplementation, not down to me, down to my sponsors at Strong, and obviously taking into factors like lifestyle factors, diet, you know, cardio, all those things that I implement. So just to run through the blood work itself, Sam will put it up on the screen so you can have a look through it as well. But full blood count, everything in range. Last time my hemoglobin was slightly elevated. This time it is just under range, which is perfect. In terms of the biochemistry, we have, again, kidney reading, EGFR 98, exactly the same as last time, in a very good place. ALT, now that was one of the things that I flagged up to you guys last time about how that for me has always been high. But this, although this is still high, this is 120, last time was 147, so 27 decrease after a very heavy cycle. And interestingly enough, normally I would rest a couple of days before, I only rested 1 day prior to this. So being an inflammation marker, you'd imagine it and expect it to be higher. So that was great to see. We come on to the cholesterol side of things. Where are we there? So cholesterol for me was all in range last time, apart from HDL, which was 0.68. This time, everything once more in range, apart from HDL, but this time 0.7. So still under, but better, which is good. You know, at this point, like I said, I wasn't expecting necessarily the best blood work. I will take things holding. The fact that some things have improved is fantastic. Now, my iron readings this time were a little bit low, but that I think is down to the fact that I'm not eating any red meat at the moment, just through kind of appetite and kind of what I fancy. I haven't really been enjoying it, but I have made some adjustments to some of my food sources to increase my iron. I've put back oats in my diet, I've put back some nuts in, so you know, it's only just a little bit down there. Then we have hormones. You know, I'm not really too focused there. The main thing I'm looking at is testosterone and estrogen. Both of them are elevated, as I'd expect. But the cruise I've just finished, and I was on when I did this blood test, was also my highest cruise to date. Because, as I said, last year I'm giving it all. So, all in all, you know, from a health standpoint, the green light to hit prep is there. Super happy with it. And depending how I'm going through prep, just out of a fascination point of view, I may do a blood work kind of midway through prep when I'm fully on cycle, as a comparison for you guys and for myself. And then obviously once I'm done with this competitive bodybuilding, it'll be very interesting to see how my blood work changes and hopefully improves, continues to improve. So that's the blood work side of things. Highest cycle ever, near enough best blood work ever, and as I said, moving into this week I feel fucking great. really amped for prep, very focused. I just want to do myself proud. Whatever that comes at in terms of placings, as long as I look the best I ever have, I will be a happy man. So that's the blood work. Now we come on to the kind of update side of things. So although I'm 5 days into prep, not shredded yet, but we're on the way. Although I'm 5 days into prep, during the cruise, because I finished off season at such a high weight and I'd held there for a while, my digestion was hurting. I wasn't feeling my best. So during my cruise, I did start to come down in food, really focusing on getting my digestion in a better place, getting my appetite in a good place, and just getting the way I feel. So I feel like I do now, basically, mission successful. But with that, I didn't pay too much attention to, if my weight went down, which inadvertently it did. The decrease in drugs, the decrease in food. So through the 6-week cruise, body weight leveled out at around 330. This week we're down to 328. I'm back on cycle, so it'll be interesting to see if that weight holds or goes up a little bit with some of the returning fullness. But I'm not someone who tends to notice too much of that from kind of the past experience. So as an update on my training, nothing's changed. Nothing changes during prep outside of maybe the last 2 to 3 weeks, because what got the muscle will keep the muscle. And I'm at a point of this start of this prep where I'm reintroducing higher anabolics. Food is still in a very good place. In my mind, there is no reason I cannot progress and even lay down a little bit more tissue. So that's very much present in my mindset. Calories are 4,700 there or thereabouts on training days, so that's 5 days a week, and about 4,000 on non-training days, so that's 2 days a week. There are no off-plan meals moving forwards. Everything is fully locked in. I spent a lot of time cleaning my food up, and by that I just mean going to really good quality whole food sources that are making my stomach and my digestion feel good. I found a very happy medium. I'm hungry but satisfied, and I think I'll probably be able to see a nice bit of runway on the current diet for the next 2 to 3 weeks, probably without any changes. Cardio also hasn't changed. That's 20 minutes, 6 times a week, and I go for a walk on a Sunday. I am now getting massage physio work once every 2 weeks. Found someone local who's fantastic. And then what else to say? I think that pretty much covers where I'm at, to be honest. Like I said, initially, although prep has started, it's not like I need to upheave the kind of kitchen sink and make loads of changes, because everything I have done throughout my bodybuilding career has very much been smooth rather than peaks and troughs and extremes. So let it begin. I'll keep you guys updated in these update videos of where we're at with things, any changes I make. But for now, it's very much about hard training, consistent nutrition, consistent cardio, and just getting it done, letting the weight do what it does for now, making changes based off of that, and ultimately 18 weeks till the first show, or in fact it'll be 17 weeks and 2 days from today, to get in the best shape I ever have. I'm very much looking forward to taking you guys along for the journey. Massively appreciate everyone who's subscribed so far. If you haven't subscribed, you've been doing me a solid. If you could, like, comment, all the good stuff. Please, 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 without being too beggy, I would appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for your support. Let's prep, let's get shredded.